So if you don't know this guy right here, I'm gonna introduce him to you. He is COBAIN. This is COBAIN. And he gave drill a completely new definition because he mixed the drums from drill with like smooth R&B-ish type of samples, or basically sampled samples, so old 90s songs sampled into sexy drill beats. And even though the subgenre is pretty new, he worked with people like Ice Spice, A Boogie with a Hoodie, Don Toliver, and now very recently with Central C.
And this beat from Cash, not from YouTube.
Yo, half of the hood still hate me crazy, half of the hood still vouching.
And today I'm gonna show you how to make these beats and how to get like the COBAIN type of sound, or basically the sexy drill type of sound. Make sure to leave a like and to comment on what you think of this subgenre, which is called sexy drill. It would really help me to get into the algorithm, so I'd really appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe and to activate the bell. It really takes 2 seconds and you will get notified every time I upload a video, because I'm uploading 2 times a week now. And if you haven't already, please make sure to check out Lucaland, my kid store. The link for that is in the description, and you will get 15% off, which is going on the site. So if you want to level up, don't forget to go on the site and to check out these kits. It's so much fire there, so many high quality sounds, so I'd really appreciate y'all checking it out, because I put a lot of time in these kits. And quick before we go into making the beat, today's like a little bit of a different video, because I won't just be breaking down a beat. I will make the beat and show y'all like the whole process and how I place these hi-hats, how I place the claps, how I like find the root notes of the 808s and stuff. So y'all make sure to watch till the end. It would really help a lot. And with that being said, let's get right into the cook up. So there we are on FOP, and today's kind of like a little different video, because I'm not going to show y'all like a breakdown of the sample of the beat. I'm gonna cook it up right away and show y'all which drum sounds I used and how I made these drum patterns and how I changed them drum patterns so the beat sounds like it sounds. And I really hope y'all enjoy this type of video. And I'm thinking about, because I do 2 videos a week now, that I make one video where I just break down a sample and then build a beat around it, and then for the second video it's basically where I build a beat and show y'all how I change these patterns, so y'all can get a hang of how I make my beats. And now let's go on to the beat making. And I'm gonna pitch a sample up just by like 5, that it hopefully doesn't get copyright claimed, because I want to pitch it up afterwards anyway. So it sounds like this now.
Never thought the game would get back to the way it used to be. You and me getting chromed out. I got a letter to the don't spin up on my loop, cause I'm gonna be pissed, and that's no bullshit now.
So I picked this section right here, and I'm just gonna put it to 4 bars, so it's on time hopefully. And we will check that by just putting on the metronome, put the mode to stretch, put like, obviously I pitch it up. I'll put the declicker mode to generic, so it doesn't get like a pop sound every time it fades over. And now we're just gonna check if it's in time. And yeah, so it is in time, so I'm just gonna make it a little bit longer. So let's see if this second part is in time as well. So we have 9 bars for the original beat. And that's just perfect for this beat, or like basically for the hook. And now I'm gonna put on a shaper box just for like a little side chain, so I can see if it basically just gives the whole thing more bounce. And now I use this option right here, which is extract stems from sample. And as you can see, I clicked everything. So I have the drums right here, the bass right there, the instruments and the vocals. So I'm gonna solo the vocals and the instruments, and now it sounds like this. And now what you can do to find the root notes very easy. You're gonna go on the bass and make unique a sample then basically just save it right here, and then double click on it, and then press Ctrl E to open Edison. Go on this like settings menu, I would say, and go right here on convert to score and dump to piano roll. And then as you can see right here, I have my root notes for the hook. I'm gonna just stretch them so they are on time, and it's very easy to do it like this. And that's basically the easiest way to get your root notes of the sample. And now I'm just gonna add this little reverb, play with the low cut, play with the decay, and play with the mix and the pre-delay. So I'm gonna put the pre-delay to 0 milliseconds, so it gets like a drown type of sound. And now let's just see if it sounds good. And now what you can do if you want to EQ out like the lows of the vocals that are just too much, you're gonna put it to low pass right here, and then just go from here to whenever you can hear the vocal, or basically hear like a mumbling where you can still understand the words. And then you're just gonna put it on high pass again, and you have the perfect low cut. And now I'm gonna go on my Start multi-kit, where the link is in the description or on the top right, I think it should be. And I'm gonna pick the Luca hit higher, drag it in here, and basically start building like the normal drill pattern, I would say. And there we basically have the hi-hat pattern. You can build in more rolls and stuff like that, and I'll see if I add more rolls. But for now on, just for like to get the rhythm, I'll just put this right here. And for now on, I will stop talking and just show you how I made these drums. And then I picked like very simple clap sounds out of the Start multi-kit, which sounds like this. Then I just played around with the 808s to find like the best pattern for my personal liking. Now just lowered the BPM from 163 to 154 because it just was like a little bit too quick, and now it sounds like this. Then I just added this kick right here and laid down a very simple pattern. Then this effect. Then the Zap sound roll, I would call it, because I really liked how it sounded and I heard it in some other people's beats and I really like it. Change up the 808 pattern again. Change up the hi-hat pattern because I think it needed some more rolls and low notes, so I just did that. And now I just finished the beat, and as you can see, I have two 808 patterns and two kick patterns, which is not like a must-have for these type of beats, but it really adds like some flavor to the whole beat and obviously some variation. So I have this 808 pattern right here and this 808 pattern right here, and I have this kick pattern right here, and it just slightly changes up in the second part, which looks like this then. And now I'm just gonna split pattern 1, which is like the main drums, which don't change up, and I'm just gonna put them right here and just copy them over. And then for the second thing, which is basically just the kick and 808 patterns, I'm gonna just put them like right here, and I'm gonna make this first part unique, then put the pitch range to 5 and remove the pitch right here, and I'm gonna just do an automation clip where it basically gets pitched up obviously. And now the intro sounds like this. And I'm gonna put it on the first mixer track and automate this Valhalla vintage rub as well, same as the shaper box, and everything will just look like this. And now I'm just gonna let the beat play and mix or basically level the whole beat, because I use good drum sounds, and where you can find good drum sounds is in the description. I would really appreciate if y'all check out the Start multi-kit, which has insane drum sounds for every type of beat. And yeah, as I said, now I'm just gonna let the beat play and basically mix it. And since many of y'all ask, I'm gonna put on the mastering chain. I have this on my mastering chain, which is this A1 stereo control, which basically makes the beat just just wider. This for the parametric EQ, where I just boost some of the highs and some of the like mid frequencies, and I cut out like the muddy lows. And then this TL5 plastic clipper just to like make the beat clip and make it like louder by 3.5 decibels. And now I'm just gonna mix it and solo the sample, and I'll be back after that. And now as you can see right here, I have like a little switch up, which is Jersey Club basically, and this is like the kick pattern, and I layered it with the stomp, and then just have this simple snap pattern right here. I use the tri-freeze snap, which is called Lush, and this is how the switch up part sounds like. I have the D5 perk, which is the zap thing right here, and now it sounds like this. And I added the ski drum fill out of one of my upcoming kits, and this is basically the finished beat. As you can see, this right here is the 808 pattern, and for the mixing, by the way, as you can see, I just leveled it. I put a soothe on the bass, and on every mixer tracks besides on the kick and 808, I have this for the parametric EQ, where I have the cut to 114 Hz on like a low cut or on like a high pass, and that's really all I did. As you can see on the sample, there's this Valhalla Vintage Pop with these settings, this shaper box with a sidechain, this EQ just to EQ out some of the frequencies that I didn't like, and this low and little like high cut. And that's all I did for the finished beat. And the finished beat with the intro and everything else is sounding like this. So yeah guys, if you all enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate that. And if you need good drum sounds and haven't checked it out already, make sure to check out Lucaland. The link for that is in the description, and you will get a 15% discount when just going onto the site, so you'll save hella money. I would really appreciate that. And please don't forget to activate the bell and let me know in the comments on what you think of this beat. And I don't want to keep you all too long. Thank y'all for going so crazy on the last video, and thank y'all for watching till the end. I really appreciate that, and it really means a lot to me. And yeah guys, see y'all on Sunday.
Hockey.